Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am going to be sharing with you guys a flip through of my new A5 planner setup. I got this new cover some time ago from Exquisite Creation, and I also have new inserts that I've created myself and just a whole bunch of new. I will have a haul linked up here that I recently did, but I just want to share with you guys my new setup. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the video. Here is my planner in all of her glory. This is the top and what it's looking like. This is the side. The pen loop is here, and so with the tabs and everything, the pen just kind of has a little overhang or what have you, but that's just kind of the price that I have to pay. And then here is the bottom of the planner, and let's go ahead and open it up. It is a snap closure, of course, like I mentioned, with the gold accents, and it does have a top loading pocket up here, which apparently I think that is my lost vaccination card. I lost my first card, and so I had to get a new one and whatnot. So anyway, that's quite interesting, but let's go ahead and flip through. So I'm going to walk through and share with you guys basically all that I know about the planner, where everything came from, all of that good stuff. Starting over here in the pockets, in the first pocket I have these sticky notes. They are from Poi and Hun, and they're on like a little ruler type situation. These are just the transparent flags that I'm loving and using, so I just keep them over here for easy access. Just slide them back in just like such. The paper clip is from Hustle and Shine Design, or Hustle Shine Design. I get that mixed up every time, but I'll have it linked down below in the description box. The female owned drop is from Poi and Hun. In the first pocket here, I don't have anything, but in this pocket I have my date memo sticky notes from Cloth and Paper, and then I have, of course, my Sessa V top 3 sticky notes. And I'm honestly not really sure where this paper clip came from. Maybe Notique, possibly, but this little May card here came from AMW Planner, and I just have it stuck right there. I just think it looks cute, and it's a cute reference. Honestly, I don't really reference it a whole lot, but I do have it. Inside of this first pocket here, I don't have anything. In the pocket back here, I don't have anything super relevant to planning. It's literally just the title for the truck that we got some months back. And in the zipper pocket, that is where I keep most of my overflow things. I have this picture from a wedding shoot that we did in the park. It's actually a sticker. I was printing out some photos for an album or like a picture frame type situation, and I realized we didn't need this one, so I just kind of cut it down a little bit, and now I just kind of leave it in my planner. I just think it's cute. Also, I have this tasks card from Poi and Hun. I was beginning to put sticky notes on here because I was going to kind of write out some tasks, but I realized that I really would prefer to just put my tasks on my actual daily sheet and then check them off as they are completed, rather than just kind of relying on this as a reference. So that's kind of why I was going to use this, but it didn't really work out, so I'll figure out some other kind of way to use it. So I'm basically just keeping it concealed. Apparently I have this little April freebie situation from Poi and Hun. I was going to attempt to use it, but then I realized it's kind of redundant and not even really worth the headache of filling out, if even trying to write on these small spots, because I write large. So we're gonna go ahead and throw away that. And then I have all of my drops from Cloth and Paper. I have my Fawn, my Ibiza, and my Avant-Garde. Obviously these are my rings, and inside of my rings I have a highlighter, the one that I use the most. This is the mild liner from Zebra. It's double-ended. This is the bold ink, this is the fine ink, and this is a gray color. I do use this. I don't mind keeping things inside of my rings or my spiral if I'm using a spiral bound planner, so she just kind of lives inside of there. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about this here pocket. This pocket came from Exquisite Creation, which is where the planner came from, and also where these stickers came from, and a few of the other things inside of the planner. But inside of here, I have all of my Exquisite Creation stickers, and so I just have, you know, just all of my stickers. Now, normally I do flip these, like I'll flip one to the back just so you can see it on the other side, but like I don't really go out my way to do that, but you'll see what I'm talking about whenever we flip to the back. But that is where I hold all of my stickers. Over here I have like some journal cards from Exquisite Creation, and then I have this planner routine task card from Poi and Hun, and it's actually just transparent like such, but it looks, I did this purposefully. I wanted to put it against a white background so I could actually see it if I was going to be keeping it inside of a clear pocket, of course. And then I have some transparent sticky notes from Poi and Hun. Flipping to the back of the pocket, same little stack of task cards, same little stack of stickers from Exquisite Creation, more transparent sticky notes from Poi & Hun, and also some tasks cards from, I think, Cloth and Paper. This 2021 dashboard, which I feel like can serve as like 2021, like if I would have gotten it last year and I was going to be using it for 2021, but it also can just serve as the actual year of 2021. So I'm assuming that's what it was for, but I got this from AMW Planner, which is where I got this little card from. Next up, I have my inbox dashboard. It's kind of like a frosty color. It's very thick, but it is kind of transparent and see-through. So just FYI, in case you're wondering kind of what you're seeing. I do have another drop, which is from Poi & Hun, which is where the female-owned drop is from. And then this little paper clip is from Sessa V. Of course, these are the sticky notes that you've been seeing already throughout the planner, but I was using this one to track mail, and I'm waiting for a couple of things to come in, and I was also just kind of tracking some work stuff for my audits. These are just the ones that I have out that I'm waiting to get back, so just have all of that on my inbox. This is kind of like an important place for me. And then normally I will use the sticky notes, the transparent ones or not transparent ones, and then put some inbox things here. I will sometimes use sticky notes for the inbox drop, but honestly, you know, I don't really make my life harder by trying to do all of the things and use the fancy things. I just do what I need to do. But yeah, this is my whole inbox section. Next up, we have a new pick, and this is another one of the situations where I didn't need this. It's technically a sticker, so I just trimmed it a little bit, rounded these corners. I can't round these corners because I didn't think about rounding the corners until after I punched it, so I wouldn't be able to have my punch anymore. Like my holes would be messed up. But yeah, here's another little picture of hubby and me. And then behind here I have a 2021 page that I made. It has my quote and word of the year, and then it also has my contact information if my planner is lost or stolen, but that's just something that I created in Canva. On the back of it I have important dates. I also created this, everything, all the inserts that you're gonna see are ones that I created for myself, and I created them in Canva, and I continue to just update them as needed. So this is for pre-planning and just really writing out important stuff that I need to remember. The first tab here is the schedule tab. All of the tabs are from Cloth and Paper. And behind it we have my monthly overview section, and I do want to show you guys that I'm using this new paper, which is, so I don't even have to do a close-up. I was going to do a close-up, but you can see just like how much brighter and crisper and more aesthetically pleasing this paper is. I was not really intending for that, but when I got it in the mail, because I ordered it from Amazon as opposed to this paper that I purchased in store, I was very pleasantly surprised to see the difference in like the crispness or the sharpness of the white. At this point, this page gives me like a gray vibe, whereas this one gives me like a real true white type of vibe, and I feel like it matches more closely to this desk, which is actually white. I feel like this marker, this highlighter, is making it look like my stuff is crooked because it's crooked, so we're just gonna take that out, and that's gonna give me peace as we move through this flip through. But anyway, back to the monthly overview, something I designed. It is undated, and I just wrote the dates in. I then go ahead and write in any important dates that I need to remember for the month, and then these little stickers are just like little transparent stickers from my little stack from Exquisite Creation, and then I have some remember and to do. Again, I do like this paper much more, but the fact of the matter is I do have some sheets in here that I don't plan on taking out because I've already started using. So I guess going forward, or definitely going forward, if I need to print anything again, I'll just print it on this paper for sure. And it's super easy. I can definitely show a video on me designing in Canva and like what I do. I don't really know if it's like the best thing for me to be doing or if I'm doing everything correctly, but it's just what I do to make it work, and I just print my inserts and punch them here at home. I don't know if you can see the shadowing, so just be mindful if you do try out this paper. It's not anything major, like you can't see it until you lift the page, but just FYI, with this particular pen and with this particular page, that's just kind of what happened. But probably if I were using some kind of gel pen like a Sharpie S-Gel or a Papermate Inkjoy, that probably wouldn't happen. It certainly wouldn't happen if you use a ballpoint pen, but I am more of like a felt tip, thicker tip type of person, so just be mindful of that if you try this paper. Moving right along, on the back here I have my monthly goals. I've been a goal setting person my whole life, so I just really prefer to do some goal setting. So I have some goals for the month of May, and this is for May. I only have one monthly overview in here, so I kind of always know, plus, you know, it's my planner, so I know what month this is. Again, I wanted it to be undated, so I just print off the monthly overviews as I need them. And yeah, here are some of my monthly goals, and I just use some more of those highlight stickers from Exquisite Creation to highlight the types of goals. Next up, I have my weekly overview. Once I'm finished with a weekly overview or a daily overview or what have you, I'll go ahead and throw it out. So this is just the current week, and so it is actually printed on the previous paper while this is printed on the new paper, but again, that's just the cards that I have been dealt. But I created this myself as well. I have a to-do list section, and I just put down all major to-dos that I can think of that I would like to get done for the week, and then some notes. It's not really like a to-do, just kind of like things that I need to remember essentially. And then I have my schedule over here. I have Monday through Sunday, and I just write in all of my meetings and appointments and all of the things. So if I just flip to this weekly overview, I can see my week at a glance. On the back of the weekly overview is the today overview, and so I use one of these each and every day unless I don't have a lot going on. Like Saturday or Sunday, I kind of have stuff to do. It's a little bit more chill. Sometimes I might use my phone to jot down things, but I definitely don't typically have like a strict schedule unless I have like mentor group meetings or like, you know, actual places that I need to be and things to do. But with COVID, I really don't have that, nor do I normally have like places to go and things to do until my husband gets home, and then we kind of do all the things. But for the most part, I really mainly use these Monday through Friday. I don't really exactly know when this video is going up, but just to go to the current date, I want to just make this video as current as I possibly can. I have my date. I have circled the day of the week, which that's something that I thought might be helpful since I knew this wasn't going to be dated, but it's really not super relevant. I do like my to-do list. I think I have 13, and I find that that's plenty. I do like my schedule starting at 7 o'clock because that's normally around the time that I'm starting to wake up. With the expectation that I'm going to be at work by 9 p.m. Today I actually don't have to be at work, so that's why I'm here doing all the filming. But these are just all the things that I need to do today. If I have any delivery coming or just any random note that's really not a to-do, I'll throw it down here in the notes section. And then I also put my habits. So every day I tend to the dog alongside my husband, but we have to kind of like go back and forth on like who takes the dog out. Like whoever wakes up first takes the dog out. Sometimes she needs medication. You know, she's a new to us dog, so she's getting spaying and all types of things. So sometimes she has needs. So I have a tend to the dog habit, a morning tidy habit, an evening tidy habit, medication, dinner, track expenses, and exercise. Those are pretty much all the habits that I try to participate in every day. So I just have that down here and I check them off as they take place. I still don't really know where this today situation is from. I feel like it's from Start Planner, but I'm not 100% sure, but I do have it in here to mark my day, because even though I do have the schedule tab, it really just starts my month, not really my schedule. So I just do like this to go to the actual day. I have more of today's overview sheets in here, and then we have the list tab. So over here I have personal to do and work to do, so you know, HIP and all that, so therefore I'm covering up the work to do. But just to give you an idea, this is a master to-do list, and I just have all types of things that I want to do. So if I want to do them, I just put them on my master to-do list. And so whenever I have spare time or I just want to stay on track with just doing things, I don't know, I feel like I, for one, get in a habit where I have something that I need to be doing, like ironing my curtains. They remain wrinkled after like 6 months at this point, and so I have gotten as far as taking the ironing board and the iron downstairs, because I'm like this close to doing it, but I haven't quite done it yet. So this is just a place where I can go to see like, what can I be doing right now? So this is my master to-do list. Also on the back of the master to-do list, we have a cleaning list, and I have to clean, to organize notes and next. And so I typically reserve this for like if one of the girls in the mentor group is coming to clean, I can create a list here and give it to them on what I would like for them to do. They typically just come if they're trying to earn some extra money for whatever. Otherwise, I clean my own house, but they do come every now and again. Also, if my husband and I are going to, let's say, spend a Sunday trying to clean and organize and all of the things, that's kind of what this is for, not for my daily cleaning list or tasks. Next up, we have the projects section. This is pretty much just for like business related projects. Of course, I could use it for projects around the house and stuff like that, but for the most part, I did have like YouTube and all of that in mind whenever I was creating it. So I have my idea list, I have the due date, or you know, when I would like to complete the project, and then I have if I have completed it or not. On the back, I actually have social media, and again, I created these inserts with social media and business related stuff in mind. So I was supposed to be doing other projects on the actual project sheet and then YouTube and whatever on the social media sheet, but I kind of just do social media on the social media sheets and the projects sheets. I'm interrupting this video to share with you guys my new Checking Finances stickers. I feel like this girl is so cute, and I literally got these in the mail the day that I filmed the video, but I'm in post now, so I just want to share these with you guys. These were sent over from the seasonal pages. I do have a coupon code she gave me. It is Shay10, and you can use that to get 10% off of your orders. Next up, we have the finance section, and this looks very much like the monthly overview, except it is the financial overview. I've been writing in all of our bills and all of our paydays. I just highlight with these little dot stickers the paydays for me, and then I just kind of mark through bills as they are paid. And on the back here is the actual monthly budget. I did try to use this for April, as you can see, but I didn't really do the actual because I reconciled our budget electronically, which is my main way of budgeting technically, like as far as like tracking expenses and reconciliation. So I just figured, why even be bothered with it this month? If I do form a habit of not using the monthly budget, then I'll probably just make the front and back the financial overview, so I'm not wasting sheets, because basically at this point this sheet is wasted. I have always loved having a separate budget planner, so I don't know, I may do away with this. I just found this sheet in the back. I don't know how it got mixed up back there, probably when I was adding in new inserts for the month of May. But this is my yearly page, so I have my goals here. It looks literally identical to the monthly goals. So I have some of them covered up because, you know, work and all that. But I will show you the back of the sheet, and it's just a yearly tracker. So I have habits, and then I have July through December, and I have some highlighted. Like here, I know that my PO box is due again in September, and our insurance premiums are due every 6 months in June and December. So that's kind of what I was using this for, taxes, things of the sort, mainly to stay organized and on top of things, obviously, but also as a reference. So when we enter into 2022, I can look back on this and see, you know, kind of what all went down. So I'm not surprised by like pest control or anything like that. By the way, we did not pay our pest control in January, which is when it was technically due, I think. We didn't get around to doing it until February because we were trying to decide if we wanted to continue to have it. So that's why my check is not in the proper box. Okay, so now I know what happened. I now have a goals/ideas tab now that I have these tabs from Cloth and Paper, and I did not have that before. So I wanted to move my yearly goals to the goals/ideas tab. It seems kind of odd. I was thinking about ditching the tab altogether, but I feel like that would be kind of weird because I kind of want it to be like here, but I'm gonna just move it back. And then lastly, in the miscellaneous tab, I have some notes pages, and then I have some meetings pages, and then I have, just to show you like a blank, I don't know if I have a blank notes page. Nope, I have a blank meetings page. This is what it looks like, and the notes page looks pretty similar, as you can see, but I have to do and follow up. And then I also have some other sheets for like work stuff, which HIPAA, so we're not going to share anybody's personal information. And then I also have some mileage trackers back here if I go anywhere for work and need reimbursed. The next thing is this insert that I got from AMW Planner. So I have my home task list, and then my work task list, a journaling card from Cloth and Paper that says minimalism, and then my AM routine and my PM routine. And this is a blank tab that I got from Exquisite Creation, and I just kind of use it for protection, added protection. Continuing on with the flow of things, I have this little sheet from Notique, and then these are from Notique as well. Ideas, tasks to buy. I have not used them, so they kind of aren't really serving me, but I just use them for decor basically. And here I have my flags from Cloth and Paper, and they're just kind of backup for when I am not using the flags from Poi and Hun. Like whenever those run out, I can have these because I don't really know when I'm going to run out of gray necessarily. And then I also have some transparent sticky notes from Poi and Hun. And then finally I have this pen. This particular pen is actually from Jet Pens. I did order the same pen from Poi and Hun, and I used this particular Uni Pen oil-based ink marking pen in 01 because I can write on my sticky notes with this and it doesn't smear. It's kind of like a Sharpie pen in that type of aspect. And I can also write on my inserts. There's a little ghosting, you know, a little shadowing, but no bleed through or anything like that. So I basically can use this for all the things. So that is why I am using this particular pen. The reason why I ordered a new one is because the tip on the pen that I had gotten from Poi and Hun eventually messed up, and that's because I wasn't really using it correctly. I think I was applying a lot of pressure because I'm heavy-handed, but as you can see, this tip is super small and fine, and so you don't really need to be doing all that I was doing. I also ordered in 02 and 03, and 02 is a little bit thicker than this. 03 is a little bit thicker than 02, and I just wanted to have those in my repertoire. And if I want to go between like thin tips and thicker tips, I just wanted to have a few of those. So that's pretty much the reason why I ordered 3 of them. Okay, you guys, so that is it for my new planner flip through. I have been loving it. I will have everything that I possibly can linked down below, and if I do forget anything, you can always reference the previous video because it'll probably have everything linked in that video anyway. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.